So we're back with another video, and this time we're featuring Courtney. Hi. And we have another mukbang. Yep. So we got Wingstop mukbang today, and we're going to be answering some questions about just me being her guardian, discipleship, all of the above. Our flavors that we have, let's open this one. It's like a mystery box. I don't even know what this is. Let's see. Okay. So,
lemon pepper?
Yes, it looks like lemon pepper, and then Lakers garlic, the Lakers special edition one. That's it, yeah. Yeah, you know you want some. Okay, next, we have the Korean.
Spicy Korean.
And then the atomic for our harder questions, you know. So we're going to have a rapid fire. Gonna have to tell you the truth while we eat that hot stuff. And then finally, we also got some chicken nuggets, or boneless. And it's barbecue and Hawaiian. So, barbecue and Hawaiian. Okay. Oh, and of course, fries.
And then all root beers.
Root beer, right? Are you ready for your first question and your first wing?
Sure, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's start with the lighter wings, and then we can just work our way to spicy.
Okay.
All right.
So starting with this one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I like this one.
Here we go. All right. Okay, so this is the Lakers garlic. All right, Courtney. So, the first question is for you. You ready? All right. You can take a bite. Go for it. Ready? I love garlic parmesan. It's my favorite. This is also my first smell. Fresh fish.
That's awesome.
Okay. Being a disciple is being a student and follower. What made you want to be a disciple, student, follower of Teresa as she is a disciple of Christ? Dang, right off the bat.
I know. I think because I didn't meet Teresa like I met you after, was it summer camp of 2022? And my sisters were just telling me about her and being like, okay. And so I finally met her myself. And then we had our first interaction at this Asian place.
Yeah, Pho.
And then I was just like telling her all my business, I guess. And then afterwards, like I just started growing closer to her, like from then on. And then I think after I got saved, I think I just really grew. I just really grew closer to her. So I just felt like this bond with her. So I was like, and like I wanted to know more about Christ. So I was like, how do I explain it? I wanted to know more about Christ, and she was always there for me with my walk, especially when her and Pastor Chan were like counseling me, I guess you could say, and like, yeah, she was always there encouraging me, and like she was doing like devotionals with me like every day, every Thursday, and yeah, we would just pray together, and like she basically like knew everything about me at this point. So, and like I don't know, I just felt like it was a calling like from God. Like I really believed that, and like I didn't know when like He wanted me to move in with her, whatever. But I guess it just happened the way it happened. But you know, yeah, and like that's basically, was that the whole question to answer it?
Yeah, I think you answered it. I think you answered it. Okay, so how did you like the Lakers garlic parm?
It was good.
It was good?
I don't know what other seasoning they had on it though.
I think it's like the Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Cajun.
I'll give it like a solid 7.
Garlic parmesan is one of my favorites. My 9. It's a 9. 9. I like garlic parmesan, but even with the Cajun, it's really good. So I give it a 9. Yeah.
You want to eat another one?
Yes. Want to pick one of yours? Your favorite flavors?
We did this one.
Okay, let's save the atomic for last. This is the spicy cream?
Spicy cream.
Okay. Flats.
Okay.
Alrighty. What song describes or gives the essence of Courtney the best? The song that's actually coming to my mind is Why. That's like there's a couple songs that were coming to mind, but I would say Why by Elevation Rhythm. She actually showed me that song, but not even just her showing it to me, it's the lyrics of Why, and it's just talking about like, why God do you love us, you know what I mean, and it's going through all these different reasons of why God loves you, and I think it just kind of describes Courtney's situation in general, of just like everything he's done in her life. You would ask why, right? And not in a bad way, in a good way of like, you see me through all of these things, you see me through all these roads, and your love is still here for me. So that's the song that comes to mind that I think also captures the essence. Also, the song is really soft and it's so sweet and it's so melodic and it's very reserved for a worship song, and I think that that describes her as well. So yeah, that's what I would say. All right, we ready to try this? Whoa. Woo. Okay. Ready to try this sweet?
It looks way more like.
Are you sure this isn't this is the Korean?
This is Korean.
All right, let's try it. Ready?
I'm scared.
Me too.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Why did I bite it like that? That was terrible. That was a terrible bite.
Are you sure this is spicy Korean?
I'm not sure.
I feel like that's the Korean, and this is the Atomic.
No, wait. Wait. It is.
Okay, so
We just ate the Atomic.
so our mouth is
We
gonna
just
be on
ate the
fire
Atomic. Oh no.
right off the bat.
I don't know what Atomic looks like. Oh my god.
Okay. Nice. That was for the end. Now my mouth's gonna be on fire, nice and watery. Oh my gosh. It's the pepper that's everywhere. All right, I'm cool. I can walk it off. I
thought that was the. I don't know what Atomic looked like.
You don't remember what Korean? That's your favorite.
Well,
It's okay. We're here now. The senses are clearing.
my ears hurt. Okay, ask me a question.
All right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait till that's the end for that one. Okay. In your relationship. Oh, okay. In your relationship, there must have been times of friction. Could be a disagreement, Teresa telling you what to do or something not to do, corrections. How are you when the friction initially comes up? Do you easily listen? Do you need time to process? Do you argue back? Yeah. Good, because you just had a hot wing with a hot question, so yeah. Gotta take a bite now.
Okay. No sauce?
Mm-mm. I didn't know sauce. You got it. You like hot stuff too.
Okay. I'm being honest. There are times. There are times that I get like irritated with her internally, but I don't let it show but I just end up doing. Oh, okay. She says I let it show, but I feel like I don't let it show as much. You know, I could kind of give a little sigh or a little eye roll, but I do it still. I still do it.
You do what?
Whatever you tell me to do or not to do. Sometimes I don't listen. Yeah. Sometimes, but not all the time, okay? Yeah. But like I'm not the type of person to like open up about things, like especially like if it's a disagreement, I'm like, okay. I'm the type of person I don't like conflict, so I just like I don't like to open up about how I'm feeling, so I just kind of just keep it inside until like I'm over it, and then yeah. Did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Or am I leaving something out?
Yeah. I mean, I would say you do though. I put you on the spot to talk about it because one thing that is important in general to me is communication, right? And I do care about how she feels, so I'm not just like it just sounds like a trivial question. It would be like when I'm telling her to do the dishes or not do the dishes, like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna like talk to her about that. Like, you know, you got this, you know. But if it's something else, because I mean, this is a spiritual walk, and the things that I help her with aren't just do the dishes or responsibility or something like that, or anything with the dog. It has like to do with her spiritual growth too. So I'll call her out if I notice a blind spot or if I notice that she knows better and she doesn't do better, right? And I think for anybody, like, correction isn't easy. You know what I mean? When somebody's telling you, like, hey, look, I see you doing this and you know you're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I mean? I think anybody's gonna have like some tension with that. But I think in most of our conversations, I feel like when you have that look on your face, that's specific. She has a look. She gives me a look, and I just know. I'm like, oh, she's got some sass. She's got some attitude. I usually ask them, like, okay, tell me what you think. Now, whether she tells me what she thinks is up to her, but I'm like, no, like, let's have a conversation about it because I think it's important, and I care about every kid that I disciple's feeling, all my students' feelings, but I just care about people's feelings in general. So if you disagree or you have a problem, like, I definitely want to talk about it. Yeah. Is that true? Would you feel like I give you that platform? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Cool. For the atomic wing, we weren't supposed to eat. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I actually ate it all.
For the flavor, though, I'll probably give it like a 5.
Yeah, it was like hot for hot sake.
Yeah.
It was like, I just want to be hot.
There was like no type of flavor.
It was very peppery. It was like if somebody put like the pepper you put on pizza on a chicken wing. That's what it tasted like. It was okay. I give it like a 6. I would never order again probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And then what the...
And it wasn't even as hot. I wanted to be like hot ones hot. Like where I was like, give me the milk. It wasn't like that at all. It wasn't like that. I was like, oh, that's good. Yum. It's gone. No, there's no meat on there. Okay.
Talk about 3 prayers that you were lifting up for Courtney that God answered. Explain why you were asking God to intervene in those 3 situations.
Dang.
Okay. That's a big old...
Oh, 3, not even just 1. He said it 3. Okay, so I think the first one that comes to mind. Oh wait, a wing.
Yeah.
A wing.
You could choose this one.
I want to try one of the Hawaiian bad boys.
Okay.
One of the chicken nuggets. They're chicken nuggets, boneless. It's a nugget. Okay. That's a nugget.
Okay.
It's a nugget.
It's a boneless.
It's a nugget. This is a chicken nugget. Okay, let's go for it.
Okay.
Here you go. That one's for you. Take one for the team.
Dang, this one. That one's drenched in sauce.
And this one doesn't have it, but that's okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
Ready?
want to try without the ranch.
Bone apple tea.
Oh wow.
It tastes like orange chicken.
I know.
If you want orange chicken from Wingstop, get the Hawaiian because it tastes just like orange chicken. Okay.
Literally.
So as the pertaining to the question, for the prayers. So obviously, when I met her, she wasn't saved. I don't know if that's obvious, but when I met her, she wasn't saved yet, and I feel like on my take on her, it was kind of crazy because when I first met her, Courtney's pretty shy with a lot of people, but she wasn't shy when she first met me. She's like, so you're the one my sisters have been talking about. That's kind of like how she was. And I was like, hello, how are you? And she's telling me all about school, right? And I got to spend time with her and her sisters. And I could just see like her brokenness, I guess. And just, there was a lot of despair and hopelessness in her that I could sense anytime I was with her. And it made me really sad. Like it was hard for me to see her hurting like that. And so there was a specific conversation that we had at my house, and I could just see that she just needed time to like be broken, be sad, or be counseled or helped through it, right? And so one of my prayers actually for her was that she would know Jesus and that she would receive salvation, because I was like, there's nothing that I could say or there's nothing that I could do that would necessarily change her situation. But ultimately what I could do is lead her to Jesus, you know what I mean, and tell her about Jesus, and then that would be her choice if she wanted to receive God. And so so I think that was one of my prayers, that you would receive salvation. And I think that God answered it completely in full, because I think within a month of me like persistently just praying that for her, like making it a prayer point every day, she did get saved. And it was in like the craziest way, but it happened. And I was blessed to be there and present when that happened. Another prayer that I prayed for her was I just joined with her in praying for her family, but also just that God would give her peace and calm in the midst of the circumstances. That he would be present with her, and that she would know that he's there even if the hardships don't change. So that was something that I know I prayed, and I think he answered it, but I think he answered it in a way that I think he answered it for the time being, but I think there's certain things that just he'll deliver you from. He'll give you a way to escape. So you'll just have to take it. A third prayer, I'll do something from today, because there's plenty of prayers that he's asked, and I've asked and he's answered. There's plenty of prayers that he has, like a lot actually. I would say right now, that she would heal. Praying for her healing and praying for her spiritual growth, along with her mental and emotional growth and maturity. That's something that I'm currently praying for, and I believe he's really answering it, because I've been able to watch her really, really grow. Even when she doesn't want to, even when it's like painful or hard, but I've been able to watch her grow since she's been with me. So yeah, I would say those three.
What about the Hawaiian? How would you rate it?
It tastes like orange chicken. I didn't come for orange chicken.
No.
I wouldn't order that again. I give it a 5. Yeah. Fries always hit though.
Now we can try the Korean barbecue actually.
Okay.
Because that's the one that we were actually supposed to get. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, this one just looks good and saucy.
It did look good. That one looked bussin'. All right. I got this one.
Is your first time trying this? No?
No. I tried it with you.
Oh, that's right.
I tried some yours.
That's right.
Okay, pick a question. Oh, well, we can do a bite and then pick a question. All right, you ready?
Aren't you picking the question
For you? Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Oh.
This tastes like Korean.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's why I love this one so much.
Let's go.
Just bonus questions?
Okay. No, we're not. I haven't asked you. Okay. Okay. This is one of them. So, which of Teresa's outfit is your favorite and why? All right. These are from the people, by the way. The people.
What are some of your outfits I like?
Appreciate it.
Can I choose like 2?
That's fine.
What? I'm gonna choose like a girly one and then like kind of like a casual tomboy fit.
Oh.
Okay. So the tomboy one, like the casual one, I would say has to be when you wear your the camouflage pants with the King of Glory shirt, the orange one.
Vibes.
Yeah, I just like those.
You guys just saw that in the other video, the one from last week.
I just like those colors together.
Nice.
And then with your cream shoes that you have. And then for the girly one, oh gosh, there's like so many.
Which one's coming to mind?
It's that red dress that you had. for graduation. Those shoes. Picture you showed me. The big old fluffy red.
Oh, for my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my loofah dress, as Kenzie calls it, the loofah dress, and my I call them like my. They're actually like more like Wizard of Oz, but I call them like my Cinderella heels because they'd be like my Cinderella heels. You know? Cool. But I'll insert a picture. There you go. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, my turn? Okay.
Oh, wait, we need to rate it, right?
Oh, yeah. It's a 10, of course. It's my favorite.
I could see myself, if I ever didn't get garlic and lemon pepper, I could see myself probably getting this next, so I would give it an 8. Strong 8. Strong 8. Yeah. Busting. Okay.
What have you learned from Courtney? From me. Nothing.
I learned things from you. Stop playing with me. That's funny. Nothing. What's my turtle?
Just kidding. Chicks going.
You know, I think one thing that I love about Courtney that I like to take from her, she has a very reservedness about her. Like, and it's a very gracefulness about her, just in general, right? And I think I would like to take some of that. And it's how she carries herself in everything, whether it's with her when she's reading her Bible or reading or just doing her day-to-day things. Sorry, my crazy dog's out and running rampant.
Who let her out? Who let her out?
They're like, okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot. There's many things that I learned from Courtney, but I just I love her softness, I love her reservedness, and I love how she handles everything with grace. Like, to know her, she handles things so gracefully, and even when she gets convicted or she's in conviction, everything's just so grace-filled and so graceful. And you know, hey God, you know, got that from me, I received. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I learned from Courtney. Like, trust me, there's a lot of things that I learned from her.
We're gonna get a wing.
Oh, okay. Yes, a wing. Let's do. Want to do barbecue? Let's do barbecue. Let's eat one of the nuggets, barbecue nuggets. I don't know. You look like you're calling me.
Did we? Yeah, we did already.
Different here.
Yeah.
I don't think we ate a wing for that.
We did.
Oh.
We did?
I don't know.
We did.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay,
It's okay. All right. So this is a barbecue wing. Take one home with you. Yeah.
That is drenched in sauce.
All right. Here we go. Another one.
Cheers. Are you just putting it all in your mouth? Mm-hmm. Good.
He's like, you're just putting it all in your mouth? Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, so good. The way you said that. Oh, you're just putting it all in your mouth? I'm saying no.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for both of us.
Mhm.
How has your relationship with God changed since being under full-time discipleship? Oh, okay. I think that's, like, I get it. So how has your relationship with God changed being in discipleship?
I'll go first.
How is mine? Go ahead.
Okay. So at the beginning of my walk, I was like, what the heck? I was like, what is this? I don't understand anything. I still don't understand much, so I'm still learning. But I think over time, like, just being discipled, not only about knowing about God, but like also knowing about like life lessons and like skills that could actually help me. But then also her encouraging me to like do my devotional, read my Bible. I feel like it has gotten me a lot closer with God, and especially with her pushing me to pray like all the time, because like, you know, prayer is like the most important thing. I have my times where I don't pray, you know, but I think mostly all of us do. And I do feel a lot of conviction for that, and like, but I feel like just being discipled, it has taught me like a lot about myself and about like who God is. And like, yeah, I think I believe I've gotten closer with him, even though I have my off moments. But yeah.
I would say I have to lean on God more, because I think for my life I've kind of been very independent, and this just discipling full time makes me have to be interdependent on God, because you have to die to yourself a lot. You know what I mean? Like what you want to do, your time, how you do things, and what time you have. And so it pushes me to die to myself. And also, I'm not going to pretend like I know everything right to do and everything. You know what I mean? I need God to help show me, especially when it comes to her. Because even discipling two other girls, like, it's very different. It's very different. They're all different ages and everything. But with her, it's full time. Like, wake up, we see each other, go to bed, see each other all throughout the day. And so it's like, not only does it push me to have more grace, die to myself, become selfless, honestly, it helps me seek him more, because like my actions have real consequences that I can see. So what I do affects her, right? And so it makes me want to push to be better and draw closer to him, so that I can be the best version of myself, that I can disciple her better. You know what I mean? So I think I've definitely grown in my relationship with God, because I have to be dependent on him in a different way than I was before, right? And I think it's pushed me to grow also, because yeah, I think just I have to seek him constantly. I can't hold on to things like I used to. Everything just has to like be put in his lap, because I'm like, I can't carry it, because I can't, if I'm frustrated or if I'm upset, like, that's not her fault. That's not her problem. You know what I mean? I got to be able to drop that bag, drop that load onto him, pray, take my time to worship him, and then be ready for whatever we may be dealing with that day, right? Because sometimes it's good days, sometimes there's low days, right? So it's like, if she is in need, my need, because I didn't do what I needed to do by myself, can't overshadow hers, if that makes sense. So I think there's like a lot of dying to myself and selflessness, and ultimately it just helps me lean on him more. I feel like I've drawn closer to God. It just looks different. Like, I'm trying not to compare it to old seasons of what my relationship looked like before, but like how I need God in this season. So yeah. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna rate the barbecue. It tastes like a barbecue meat, like, or a barbecue chicken nugget.
I like barbecue, so I'll give it like an 8.
Wow, an 8? I give it like a 7.5, 6, 6.5, 7. It's like around there. It's good. I like barbecue too. Would I get it from Wingstop? No, I could go get that.
I like barbecue too. You're always prepared and try to plan for the future. You must have been imagining what living with Courtney would be like. What is the most surprising thing that you've learned since Courtney has been living with you? What is your favorite thing about Courtney living with you? What has she excited the most? Wait.
Excelled the
most in since living with you?
He's asking me some loaded questions. Okay.
All
right. There's like 4.
There's 4 questions. Wait.
No,
there's 3 questions. So you answer the first question. What is the most surprising thing that you've learned since Courtney has been living with you?
Oh, I don't know if it's surprising as it was like, she's extremely opinionated. Like, extremely opinionated. So if she don't like something, she'll tell you. And like, she does it, it's so funny because she does it in such a, like, she's not rude about it in any way. But like, she was like, it doesn't matter what she's like, I don't like that. it just makes me laugh. Like, it's I don't like that.
The face you make every time you say it. I make that face?
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, okay. And just the little things, you know what I mean? Like, she's so expressive with her face. Like, her face is probably your snitch a little bit. Her face tells on her. And so now I've learned her to the point where, like, I'm like, I know what her face means. But it's funny because it's like, she's very, very opinionated. I think people are like, oh, she's so soft-spoken, or she's so reserved. Oh, she lets people... No, she's opinion. She just has to feel comfortable with you to tell her opinion, but she is extremely opinionated, right? And I think, I was like, oh yeah, she definitely is an independent thinker. So I think that's something that I don't feel like it necessarily shocked me or surprised me, but it definitely was like, okay, I see you kind of moment. You know what I mean? What is your favorite thing about Courtney living with you? My favorite thing, I think everything. Like, I think there's a billion more pros than there is cons. Like, I don't even really think she doesn't really get on my nerves that much. The only time she ever gets on my nerves is when I answer the pet peeve questions. So, but for the most part, I would say, like, I don't really have any complaints. I don't really have any complaints. Yeah, no, nothing that I feel like I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. What has she excelled the most in living with you? I think she's a good, like, she adapts very fast and very quickly, and that helps, right? Because she does have responsibilities at home. So if I'm like, okay, this is your responsibility, she's doing her best to be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So that really helps. And then even just seeing her grow with God, like making that a priority, which is good. Okay. We have one more wing to pick too. Ooh, I'm look, favorita. See, I love it. I'm excited. Yeah, save the best for last. Oh, you got a good one. There's Liz blessing. All right, here we go. You ready?
The best thing ever.
Right. I don't know. Okay, ready? Here we go. Why don't you eat it like that?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. You know?
It's super lemon pepper. Then miss.
It was a little sour. Almost. A seasoning.
Your face is red. Man.
That was a lot. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so
We gotta rate it. 9, 10. 10, 9.
I rated it a 10. That was a lot.
I love lemon pepper. My question to you is, what ways have you seen God at work in one another? One way that I've seen God at work in Courtney is He's growing her in obedience, which I think is really good. Yeah, I would say obedience. I don't need to elaborate. Just becoming more obedient to God, right? And she's submitting under the authority of God, but also who He's placed in her life to lead and help her, guide her, which is really good. And I think it's helping her grow in wisdom. Maybe like me asking my favorite color.
It's pink. I would say, I feel like he's growing in patience, to be honest.
I think so too. I agree.
Yeah.
Was that impatient before?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I can see that you're trying to be more patient and not like burst, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not even gonna argue that. No contest there. Okay. I think we tried all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Fries are great.
You can honestly just pick whatever you want. Just keep answering the rest.
Okay. I'm gonna go for garlic parmesan.
Last question for Teresa. Not having experienced this kind of mentorship yourself, what role models have influenced your approach, from scripture, saints, history, to personal relationships?
That's a good question. I would say honestly, like I've had to lean on the word for this a lot, because I really haven't like seen something like this in my own. I don't even know of any like this to this caliber where it's 2x2 and stuff. And honestly, so what's been helping me is I've actually been paying attention to when I read about Paul and Timothy. I really try to dive into that relationship a lot, and then even Jesus with the disciples, just really going into what discipleship looks like and what kind of teacher and leader that he is to his disciples. And then knowing that this is a process, like I'm not expecting her to like be gone and then just be this like perfect Christian, but knowing that there's always going to be more ways to adapt. And the scary part I think about it is like, it's not just me seeing Courtney's humanity, but she has to see mine as well. And I think that's the hardest, because it's like when you're like, when it's in a classroom setting, whatever approach or whatever image they have of you in their mind is whatever they have of you in their mind. But when they live with you, it's like highs, lows, all of the things, you know what I mean? Your own sin, your own depravity. And that can be kind of scary if you're over concerned about how you look. So I think it's been humbling. And then Jesus was perfect. So it's like, he was the perfect teacher, the perfect mentor. I'm definitely far from perfect, you know? And so it's one of those things where it's like, I have to release every version of perfection and be real with her and be authentic with her. And so I've been looking at when we're reading Philippians right now at church, right? And just reading about like, no, I'm just trying to help her become the best version of her that God has called her to be, and letting God refine me in this season too. So I think that's helped me a lot with my approach. And then, yeah, I think honestly, really leaning on the Bible, leaning on passages in scripture where it's been 2 by 2, Naomi and Ruth, right? Just going down the list of different people, and I'm like, I can take little things of how they led, and then I'm like, okay, God, help me apply it to how I help her. And I honestly think the Holy Spirit has been helping me, right? I think I've changed a lot because of this process. So, yeah, I think my approach is authenticity, because I know like she's gonna see your humanity, so I have to be real with her, right? Be real with her about the things that she needs to know about my even shortcomings and stuff like that. And then I don't see her like, we talked about this yesterday, she's not my friend, right? Like I don't carry her like a friend. I have friends to go to for certain things, so I'm not trying to make her everything to me. I know my role in her life. I'm supposed to teach her, so I don't place unnecessary burdens on her, right? I have people in my life that I can go to for prayer, that I can go to for things. And then sometimes we pray together, and sometimes we cry together or something like that, but it's not in a way that I'm like, I think I'm like overspilling on her. I think you have to set boundaries with that relationship, because it can be easy when you're with somebody all the time to just, you know, be like, oh, well, I'm gonna tell you everything. And I'm like, that's not how you do this. You have people to go to for that. So what's the most important thing you've learned from Teresa thus far?
Most important thing I learned from Teresa. I think I learned a lot of things from you, to be honest. One thing.
One of the most important.
The most important, I think, is to, what's the word? There's only, okay, the one that's coming to my mind right now is not letting other people, like, what is the word? Influence, or also like manipulate, like take control of
yeah.
Basically. And yeah, I think that's one important thing, because I think before I became saved, I think I was easily influenced by a lot of things, and that kind of caused me to stumble a lot. And that's one thing you taught me to do, and also to speak up for myself. Yeah, that's one thing I struggled with a lot, like a lot. And like to, what's the word?
Because you're asking me, I can't think of any A words at all. I'm like, I don't even know an A word.
To speak up for, it's a word.
Advocate.
Advocate. There we go. Advocate for myself, because yeah, I'll be like, you know, do different. No, I had to. It's actually it's kind of gotten easier for me, I guess, a little bit. I'm still getting there. Another thing she taught me. She's taught me so much. Oh my gosh. I think she's taught me a lot about God, like how you say yourself, you and God are like close, you know, one basically. But
I'm so
yeah, because you said like you and him, like it's like a
rock steady with God or something.
Yeah. Because I guess he tells you everything about me. It's great. So.
It's great.
It's great.
Are you sure? You don't like us all up in your business?
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't care at this point. He knows everything about me anyways.
It's scary having somebody else that he gives insight about you too?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, I think you just taught me a lot about God, because like I was so like confused and like not knowing much about him. I mean, you taught me like a lot about him, because I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And yeah,
That's good. That's good. I'll take it. It should be about God, you know. That's what it's supposed to be about.
and then you taught me a lot of life lessons too, taking finances, a lot of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
But I think the first two I said were probably like one thing that I took the most, because like those are the things I struggled with like a lot. Everybody thought I was like this quiet girl, like, oh, she doesn't want to speak for herself. Okay, I'm gonna take over her. No, you're not. Okay.
No, you're not.
Okay. But yeah.
Nice. Okay. I think, is there anything that's been challenging? We'll just answer this. Is there anything that's been challenging about discipleship?
What has been challenging?
Yeah. Or just living in general? Challenging? Answer.
Not really.
That's fair.
I don't think.
I don't know challenging. I mean, just making sure that like we also have to balance it with like time apart. She has to learn from other people too, you know. It's not, I can't even carry the weight or like the burden of it all being on me. I have to be able to delegate it. So being able to like trust that other people are teaching her the right things and stuff and letting them teach her, right? So I would say it's a little challenging because like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, Lord, I hope they don't teach her wrong. But other than that, yeah. Okay. Well, that is our little TED Talk, just kidding, mukbang on discipleship and just living together and what that looks like in the modern sense. I hope this blessed you. This has definitely been a blessing to me, you know, because I felt like I had to address it because I'm like, we're always together. So you're going to see her in like every vlog that I do. So you might as well get to know her a little bit and understand our relationship a little bit better. But please make sure you like, that you subscribe, that you follow and put those notifications on. Yes, leave a thumbs up. And there's going to be more. We have so much upcoming. There's going to be more from Courtney. Maybe we'll even go into more of our testimony a little bit later. But thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.